Also helps if I add myself. Am I not live? Am I not live? Oh, crap. There we go. All right. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start with the Happy Meal first. This came from Ray. Happy Ray. I'm just trying to hide my address close enough. But it has this real pretty unicorn on it. It says, being a unicorn isn't about being real, it's about being awesome. So I thought that was cool. And she's got diamonds all over it, and then that, and there's the back. So thank you, Ray. Oops. I don't think I showed my address. Oh well, if I did. It's all over the internet anyway. And it looks like she made the envelope, which that's really cool. I like that. Oh, that's so cool. Use some sparkly, glittery paper. Oh, what's this? There's some washi tape with some toucans on it. And then, oh, that's really cute. Some popsicles, a watermelon. Ooh, another pops. Am I in frame? Another popsicle. Let's see if I can. Don't move you guys too fast. Hopefully not. Alright, now you can see what I'm doing. There's some popsicles. Somebody done sent me a text message. Cherry. Let's see. Okay. There's a diamond. What are these? These are like little tickets. Oh, like luggage claim. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, what's that? What is that? I think that's a vellum sticker. Oh my god. It's a vellum sticker. That is so pretty. I'm going to put that in my dollhouse. I am. I'm going to frame that and put that in my dollhouse because that's just too gorgeous. And a camera. A wreath. Am I in frame? I know I have a bad habit of going out of frame. Sorry. Some butterflies. Pumpkin. A little plastic snowflake. Oh, yeah. Oh, another flower. These are just like that other one. Glasses. That's really cool. A little heart. Butterfly. I like butterflies. And I think that's a vellum. Oh, yeah, it's a vellum one too. That's going to be pretty. And a tag. Hello, darling. Is that a Conway Twitty song? Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. Well, this is like, I don't understand. On this computer, the picture's fine. On this one over here, it's not. But a little bit of sandcastle. Some more tickets. Emergency tickets to be attached to Waybill. That's kind of cool. That's cool. That's it. More of those tickets. Oh, hello, and she stitched it on there. My husband got my sewing machine fixed, so now I can use my sewing machine to do stuff with. And then this little plastic thing, it's probably supposed to go like this or something. Let me see. That's probably supposed to go like that, but I'm going to use it for a stencil. And then this is her ATC she made me. And that is just absolutely beautiful. It's got an owl on it, some birdies, and it says, "So much to be thankful for." And then she signed the back of it for me. Thank you, Ray. I love this. And it, the day it came, I was so happy because it made my day. Because I had not had a good day when it came, so it brightened my day up. So my dad went to the doctor's yesterday, and they ran a ton of tests on him. I have no idea why they keep running tests, because they said his leg was healing, but apparently they took a ton more. They took a bunch more blood. They actually, I'm not showing my address. Pull you guys up so you can actually see me. Hi, I'm here. They took a bunch more blood. They changed his bandage and everything, and they said it's looking good, but yeah, he doesn't know what the tests were for or anything. So I guess when we go back next Thursday, we'll find out what all these tests were for and why they took them all, because he has no clue. He said they drew 4 or 5 vials of blood. I can't remember what he said. They did something else too, and I can't remember what it is at the moment. I have slept since then. But other than that, they said his leg's looking good. So yeah, we're confused on why they're running so many flipping tests on his legs. So after I took him there, I stopped at Goodwill because I was looking for a Smurf or a little mouse or something like that. I didn't find either, but I did find this. This whole bag was 99 cents. Yeah, you can see it. There's a little Santa hat. And I really like these birds. Oh, he fell into my shoe. Hold on. I guess I broke his wire off of him. How does he sit? Yeah, I did. I broke his wire off of him. But that's okay. There's one of the little birdies. And I like how they're all different. And then it came with some of this, which you can always use this. So what am I going to do with them? Oh, I've got an idea. I'm not 100% sure yet. So put that back in there. And then I will show you what I'm working on, but I'm going to have to lift you guys up. So sorry for all this camera wiggly wobbly crap I'm doing today. I was watching Where the Gnome Lives, and I decided I wanted to make my own tree. So tilt him up a little bit. There's his face, and I'll show you. Hopefully this won't blow the camera out. No, you don't see it. Oh wait, no. I can see it on that one, but I can't tell on my other camera. This just depends on. He does sit up. I just had him. I have him sitting wonky because of everything that's in front of it. Let's see. He's got 3 little legs. This one bends up. I still have to do the bark on him yet, and then I'll have to paint him. And this top here, I made it deep because I'm sticking an insert in here, and this top is going to be like a bowl. So there'll be like a bowl up here, and then I'm going to pull this crow off, and he's going to live on here somewhere. See that? Yeah, you can see that. So I don't know if he's going to live here on this arm or if he's going to live up here. I haven't made up my mind, but he's definitely going on there. I'm just hoping I can stay. Hoping I can I was hoping I wouldn't break his legs off, but I just did. But you know what? A little hot glue will fix anything, right? I'll just get my glue gun out and glue that back. Or, I don't know. No, I don't know if I want his legs on there. Well, at least I've got options now. Either glue his legs back on or don't glue his legs back on. And, oh, crap. Oh no, this video is kind of all over the place. Projects, hauls, that update. I've not been feeling good. You guys don't care about my son's spools for his car. I got 2 of these. My Dollar Tree started selling wooden cutouts. They have hearts. They had stars. My husband picked up this for my son's car that he just got. So he'll have that. I've not been feeling well. That's why I've not been on. Um, I have been um, just very ill. I've been very wore out. Um, not just physically wore out, but mentally wore out. I got some other stuff that I was going to show you guys, and I got this mask at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I hate it when I do this. I did stuff and then I put it up. I know I already showed you guys parts since I got it on the camera. Oh well. When I find it, I'll show it to you guys because I can't figure out what I did with it. But yeah, I got that. I just thought this was pretty. Yeah, I've just been wore out mentally, physically. I've just been exhausted and um, I've been crafting. I've been working on that tree. I painted this the other day. Now I've got you guys up too far. Let's see. I painted this the other day. Nor the cupcakes. I've been trying my hand at trying to draw faces. That one I'm not too fond of. I like my first one better. This one I'm not too fond of. This one I did in all watercolors. And this one was acrylic paints. So I've been trying to teach myself how to draw faces and stuff just to help with my moods and stuff. But I got this for inspiration. I love masks. I like making them, and I saw this one and I was like, hey, I wonder if I can recreate this. And I think I can. Sorry about my phone. I have no idea why it keeps going on. Somebody keeps sending text messages. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this. I'm going to try to recreate some of those. Not exactly like this one, but I like getting them for inspiration. I just love masks. And I thought this was really cool. I don't know. I know I'm an oddball. I like so many things. I can't tell what that is. Oh, my husband bought me some new glasses too. I just threw on the floor. What is that made out of? I can't. It almost was like tinsel. I guess, and rickrack. I guess that's called rickrack. I don't know. I know it's some kind of edging. Maybe it's called edging. But I just thought it was pretty. And then the little jewels we can get from Dollar Tree. So, I mean, like I said, it came from Dollar Tree, but I like getting this kind of stuff, dissecting it, and figuring out how I can recreate it or something close to it. And I don't always, wear mine or anything like that. Like if I was going to wear this, I'd have to glue that back down because that apparently is coming off. But, it's okay. It's just $1. But yeah, I really like these kind of things. I'm sitting here pulling all the glue strings off. Sorry. Do you guys ever do that? It gets like into your brain. So in one of my videos, I said I was going to try something. Okay. So I got coconut oil. Just the coconut oil I got. And I used Pearl Eggs in these two. Well, also in this one as well. I melted. I'll show you. I have this candle warmer right here. And I took one of these containers, minus the lid. And I set it right on there. My husband freaked out because he's like, oh my God, you're going to melt it. It does not melt this container. It doesn't get hot enough to melt these containers, okay? Then I dropped in some of the, here, I'll just do it for you. I got this cute little scoop. Let's see, what color do I want? I did the blue. I did the silver. So what color this is? Pink. We'll do a pink. I don't have a pink. Ooh. Oh well. Okay. And you're thinking, what in the... Hello! Yes, you missed my Happy Mail. It was what you sent me. Let me put this back in. And I need a chopstick. And this will just melt. Like I said, this little warmer, if you've got one, that does not, it will not melt these cups. So you don't have to worry about melting these cups. And I'm just going to melt this all up. And melt it all up. I was going to make a... Yeah, I got it. And it made my day because I wasn't having a good day the day it came. Okay, let's see. Is that all melted? Okay, that's all melted. Now, if you just leave it like this, it's fine. It'll work. On these, I had added way too much coconut oil. So I actually stuck these in the refrigerator to get hard. I wanted to see something. Okay, you can't see it on my skin. I don't think you can see it on my skin. See how shiny it is? But right, this little amount won't take long to harden. Now, the only thing I did different with these threes, ha! I can talk, is I did chop up an oil pastel and set it right back on there, and I cut up just these oil pastels, one stick, and melted it. Now these take a lot longer to melt, but I want to see if just the coconut oil and the shimmer will give me the same effect. I'm put my candle. I pulled the wax out, or the wick out. One of the stupid things lost its scent, so I had to do something with that. But I'll use her. Well, no, it won't. Hold on. Let me go get this other piece. I did this a long time ago, and this is just done with paints, and it's not going to focus now, is it? Why are you not focusing? Come on, focus. So let's see what happens. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, hello, Fuzzy. Hi. Oops. Well, that works. It's supposed to be like that buff and stuff people use. And since I can't afford it, I found this alternative. I think the paints. That's the silver. Let's try the red. My red is a little goopy. And I honestly think it's because I've got way too much coconut oil. But, oh, hey, that's delicious. It may be too goopy, but you know what? It's still showing up, so I don't care. That knocks some of that white back. You can definitely see the red. See, this is too goopy. It should go hard like this. And this is just I can't even tell you what size that is. But it was one scoop of this and one of the pastel sticks and just some of the microfibers. So maybe a teaspoon. This might be a teaspoon. Let's see how the blues do. Now see my blues set up. Oh, it's a little gloopy, but that's alright. Ooh, but it's luscious. It still works. Now, do I know if this is archival or all that kind of stuff? I have no idea. But it's coconut oil, so I know how it's going to dry. No, I don't know how it's going to dry. I don't know if it's going to wipe off after it dries. No, I don't know any of that either. I just watched a video. Be worried about it. Seal it. I don't know yet. This is the first time I'm using it on something. It feels greasy. So I don't know. I've jammed my finger and it absolutely is killing me. I know if I heat it with heat, or if I hit it with heat, it's going to melt. I mean, it's a cool idea, but I don't think it, yeah. It is a very cool idea, don't get me wrong. But I think for a DIY, I'd probably more use this as a lip balm or something. Color tint, maybe. I don't think I would use it on my artwork. And yeah, it gave me nice color, but yeah, I think you're going to have to seal it. Because this other wax I made, I think I like it better. Wait, that's not the wax. Where did my wax go? Oh, crap. I thought this was the wax. This isn't the wax. No, it's not there. I made some other wax, but I don't, where I redid my desk, I don't see them now. But it was using the hair product, and I like the consistency of it better. But I honestly can't remember where I put it. Maybe it's in this drawer. Or it's in this. No, not in that. No, not there. In it. Okay, when I find my other wax that I made, I'll show you guys it. I've not tried mineral oil. Aww. Well, thank you for stopping by. I should be cleaning too, but I don't have the energy or the strength. I really wish I could find that other wax because I'm liking it. I really like it better than this coconut. This coconut just it doesn't feel right. Yeah, how wax is kind of, I know wax is supposed to be like a sticky consistency type thing. This is more slimy. See, somebody else said beeswax, but I don't know where to get beeswax. Oh, wait, here they are. I found them. Is that something I'd have to probably order offline? Is this the... No, that's the faux flux. Aha, here's my wax. Wait. No, that's chalk paint. No, wait. There's my wax. I ordered mine on Amazon. Oh, cool. Okay, this one is more like a wax. I mean, it feels like a wax. That just feels gloopy. Well, crap, you can't see because that's in the way, and I'm out of frame, and let's see. I was doing that head. Good Lord. Yeah, that head right there. I added some of the wax to that head. You see, for this one, I used, hold on, I'll show you. This is hairdressing. Um, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that one word. Pomade, pomade. Come on, focus. And food coloring. And this feels more like a wax than this coconut oil one does. Yeah, oh, hold on. I gotta think of her name because I want to give her credit. I did a video on it, and I gave her credit in it. Her name's Amy, but her channel name is Al Jones or Al John. I'm so sorry, Amy. I can't remember your channel name. It's Al something. It's A-L something. Yeah, and see, that's what I think that's what happened to the red. If you see how the red is, it broke down wrong. I mean, it's like it. But now the silver, I only used a teeny bit of, I just used 1 scoop of the coconut oil and then the silver oil pastel and then a little bit of silver powders. And this, I mean, you can see it. But I would use this for makeup because it feels more like grease paint. That's exactly what this feels like. This feels like grease paint. But this truly feels like wax. So I think for my waxes, I'm going to keep using, that's the only one I've made so far, but I used that much because I wasn't sure how much I was supposed to use. And then you can intensify the color all you want. Yeah, I really like that blue. I actually found this at my Dollar General. The lady had said something about, I remembered that was the ingredient, she said, of the hair gel she used. And she got hers from Walmart. But it was like $7 or something at the one she bought. And so I was at Dollar General and I saw this and I just saw it had the, whatever that word is, that pomade. And I was like, well, she said it was a hair thing with pomade. So, and it was like $3, I believe, for this tin. And the one she got was $7 and it was about that thick and maybe a little bit rounder than mine. But yeah. And since I didn't know if it would work, I mean, hers worked. I saw her do it. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot better than this coke. So don't waste your money on the coconut oil. Unless you want to make makeup. Like this is just the coconut oil and the mica powder. And I'm sure I could add mica powder to this to make it sparkly. I didn't have those powders at the time. And then I think these are just my chalk paints I made. And my faux flux. I think that's how you say it. Flux, flax, flack. I don't know. These are my faux flax that I made. Those luscious little colors. So yeah, that was a complete waste. But I'm not worried about it because I can use the rest of the coconut for something else. I know it's good for your skin and stuff. But yeah, do this. I mean, I don't know how many containers. You get a 10-pack of these little containers at Dollar Tree. Food coloring isn't that expensive. I think I used gel with this. Let me see, because that's turquoise. Let me see. I've got like food coloring coming out the wazoo. But I think I'm almost positive that's turquoise or teal. Yeah, it's teal. So I used this is gel. That's what it is. Is it not going to focus? Focus. There we go. And I like this because you get the yellow. These are all the colors that come in this. I got this at Walmart. Let's see if I can get all the colors to show up. Sorry, I'm also having hand issues. There we go. But you get a brown, you get a black, and you get copper in this. Oh, thank you. Now you can get the mini gels. These are I have all these and I haven't opened any of them. The only one I opened was that one. This one, I believe, was almost $13 at Walmart. And then I think this one was 3, but you only get the 4 colors in it. And then I just have regular food coloring. Why I've got so many boxes. I don't know why I've got these. Those will probably go back to the kitchen. And I'm wanting to start making paper clay. So I do really like, you see, that blue turned out really pretty on his little noggin right there. Let's see, if I can find, what's that? That's not a container. Let me see. What color should we do? Oh, let's do violet. Violet might be pretty, huh? I wonder if the coconut oil would bother that. So my spoons moved on me. Turn it. Oh, popsicle stick. Okay. So, I already got it there. Hello, Judy. Which one do I want to stir it up with? Oh, no. And you basically just add as much color as you want till you get, you know, because there's no real formula for adding the color. You know, you just keep adding drops until you make what color you want. I'm making wax, you know, for like when you're doing mixed media to get those colors that everybody wants without having to pay $7 a thing for them. I don't even know. I'm meant to, you know what? The next time I go to Dollar Tree, I'm going to look and see if they sell anything with the pomade in it. And there's that color. Did that turn out okay? I don't know if that's more what it. See, I watched the other lady's video where she used the coconut oil and she used these. Mine just all fell on the floor. And it worked for her. It ain't working for me. I don't want to waste that color. Now, I mix them in big bowls like this, and then I put them in these little containers. I mean, for right now, it's going to stay in this one. I mean, your biggest cost doing it this way is if you get the 12 pack of these. I mean, you can get the little, now I'm using gel food coloring, but it'll work with this too. You know what? I think I have purple mica. Why not? I mean, what the heck, right? Oh, no, I got lavender. I got lavender. Will lavender work? I don't have a dark purple. That's lavender. I'm going to try to add just a teeny bit of this to it. I say a teeny bit. Every time I try to do a teeny bit, I drop like half the bottle in there. I'm just going to use the tip of my scissors. Yeah, I don't mind using coconut oil for like my skin and stuff, but I honestly do not like how that wax came out at all. Let's see if we can add a little shim shim to this. Because why not, right? Oh, wow. Still. See, a part of me almost wants to see if I can melt it and then pour it into something else. I don't know if that'll pick up on camera or not. Can you see how much more shiny it is since I added the purple pearl in there? You'd probably get the same effect if you used the Snow White LA eyeshadow from Dollar Tree, or even the silver, because I don't think it's going to change the color. I want to try to melt this so bad, but I'm like so worried that I'll ruin it. You know what I mean? Oh, what I mean? Oh, some of it got on here, so let's get that in there. Add some more blingy bling to it. Oh, look, here's some more. Oh, pick up the, I want you to pick it up and put it in here. Okay, we're not. Just rub it all over the towel then. Ah. Can you heat this? That's the $500 question. Can you melt this stuff? I don't know if I can heat it or not. But you know what? Like I said, I will try anything once. If it ruins it, what? I'm out a couple of cents. I have no sense. What am I talking about? Stop moving. Ew, where did my whole cups go? Oh, it won't melt. If I get it to melt, then it'll pour in there easier. Yeah, these little I don't think this thing gets hot enough for it to melt. Yeah, this, I'm thinking this is a candle warmer. Now, I could be wrong, and it could be a mug warmer, but it doesn't get very hot, so it doesn't melt my plastic. My husband freaked out on me because I put this on here, and he's like, "You can't do that. It's gonna melt." And I'm like, don't you think I would test it first with an empty one? So if you do have one of these little warmers, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what kind of warmer this one is. So if you have one, before you try it, please, please, please test an empty container first. Say, don't be like my mommy and just do stupid stuff. Yeah, say, don't be like my mommy. Really wanted it a little bit more melted, but it may tell me on the bottom of my warmer what kind it is. See, my husband took me to Hobby Lobby because he was going to buy me some of the wax. And I'm like, I don't want to pay $7. Well, it was like, one was 6 something, almost 7, and one was 5. And I'm like, I know it lasts a long time because you don't use a lot, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Not when I knew that I could make it this cheap and get more than 2 colors, you know? I mean, my husband spoils me, don't get me wrong, but if I'd have said, yeah, I want that, I mean, he'd have bought it in a heartbeat. But no, I don't know about that plastic. I've never tried it, so this is going to be a first for that one. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I don't work anymore, and yeah, I mean, this wax is cool that everybody buys and stuff, but if I can make it just a wee bit cheaper, then that's what I want to do. I was just going to see if it would melt down into the bottom. That's all I really wanted. I mean, it doesn't matter. But that's what I was trying to go for. Let's start. Like, I'm wanting a dollhouse. I really do. Right now, I don't have the room for it. But, he was willing to buy me a dollhouse the other day. And I'm like, I did get all excited. And I was like, oh, really? Really? And he's like, yeah, if you really, really want it. And then I got to thinking, I told him, I said, I want it. I do. But where am I going to put it? I don't, once I get it built, I have absolutely nowhere to put it. Which means it'd be stuck on my desk. And, yeah, well, the day we went, he was talking about buying me a dollhouse. And so we were going to use the coupon for the dollhouse. Because instead of being $150, I think he said it'd be like $80, something like that, for the dollhouse that I'm wanting. I guess I'm not going to get it all down to the bottom, and that's okay. I don't have to. Let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a mug warmer. The bottom of mine says mug warmer. It says it's 120 volts. AC, it's 60 hertz and 17 watts. If that means anything to anybody, I have no idea. I don't know what any of that means. I've been using it for a candle melter. And then when I tried to do the coconut oil, I knew that my heat tool would melt the plastic cup. I wonder if I think it would melt my plastic cup. You know, I really didn't try. I just assumed it would. Okay, well, I can definitely assume that's hot. My pliers. I don't have my pliers, so. It actually, as long as you keep it moving, isn't melting my cup. So if you don't have one of those warmers, and these little cups, I just got them. Okay, now it did warp that one. I didn't realize I got it that close. Don't get it close to that one, apparently. Ooh. But it didn't melt this cup. That's because I kept it moving. It did kind of melt that cup a little bit. I didn't realize it got close to it. But my lid still works, so that's all I care about. So, I mean, you can hit that one too. Just hit it from afar. That's if you're crazy like me and just trying to melt it. But it did melt fine in this. So, like I said, just... So, yeah. Now I got a purple wax. And that one has a little shim in it. And then I'll clean that out and use that for something else later. But yeah, I'm more than likely throwing these away because the red did not work at all. It's just, like I said, a glibby, globby, gloopy, bleh. And I really can't even stand the texture of that. This is definitely a keeper. Like I said, today, I'm going to run over to Dollar Tree and see if they sell any of the homemade well, that was smart. I just cracked it. It's all right. It'll be fine. Don't do what I did and squeeze it. I don't know what I've done, but it feels like this finger has been jammed or something. I don't know if I need to put the duct tape on there, but or I just cracked it. I'm gonna do it anyway. So now I've got 2 waxes that I absolutely love. And 4 that I don't. Yeah. Even that one didn't set up like it's not going to set up. Yeah. So these are just going to go in the trash. That's epic fails. If you guys can get this to work, more power to you. I couldn't get it to work for me. That's why I like to do these videos. Like I said, the other lady, she had no problem. She melted that. She melted coconut oil. She let it sit. It looked beautiful on her piece. Mine, I can't get it. I don't know if maybe Now she said she was using cheap oil pastels. As far as I know, Artist Loft is a cheap oil pastel, so that's why I used that. Well, plus that's the only ones I had. I do have some more, but no, I just don't have those colors that I used. But that's all right. It's okay. I can buy some more someday. The next thing I'm wanting to try. Yeah, I don't know what I've done. I mean, I know I have carpal tunnel in both hands, but it's really getting to the point where it, and you can, I don't know if you guys can see that. This one is like swollen. I've not fallen or anything like that. I don't know what's got it flared up like that, but I mean, this finger's getting hard to bend, and this one is. And right here, if I poke, well, it's not as bad as it was this morning. This morning, when I went to wash my hands, I touched right here, and oh my God, I was in tears. It felt like somebody had like jabbed a knife right here. So I'm wondering if in my sleep or something. I don't know. But I know like how it feels. I don't know if I need to put my brace on for a while or what. Yeah, I know. That's what I was. Oh. But yeah, this hand's absolutely killing me. That's the other reason why I haven't been doing too many videos, is because of my hand. I don't like coming on and going, oh, you know, I'm hurting and all that stuff. I think I'm subscribed to you, but I'm not 100% sure now. Yeah, I am. Okay. I thought I was. I was making sure. That would not surprise me since, you know, I've got the carpal tunnel. I know I broke this wrist when I was a kid. And so I knew I'd have arthritis in my wrist at some time. But I'm going to have to break out the Tiger Balm and slather my hand in it, I'm sure. I just don't want to get, you know, how my grandmother, she had those big knuckles. I just don't want to get that. I know that's from arthritis. Yeah, I know my fingers are swollen because I can't get my... yeah, I got it off. I just don't want to get those great big knuckles. They look painful. But yeah, I'm wanting to learn how to, I've been looking up recipes for paper clay because I'm wanting to get into making a few things with paper clay. I'm trying to put some of this stuff up. So no, if I don't do it now, I won't do it at all. My desk will look like this the next time I come on. But y'all can already tell I've been crafting a lot. I got a lot of cute ideas coming up for Halloween. I got one of the haunted house. Did I get one or two? I think I got two of the haunted houses. Let me see. Yes, I got two of them. And we're going to do something really cool with these. See, I got more signs. I know I did. That I wanted to show you all. And do you think I could figure out what I did with them? No. Because I didn't want my husband didn't know I spent the money. So I was hiding them from him, but I think I wound up hiding them from myself as well. Oh, I found them. Hold on. I thought that's where I put them. I forgot I moved my trash can. They fell over. I saw Miss Jerry Lynn haul these two signs. Now I got cupcakes in the way. See how scattered I get? But I saw her haul these the other day. Nope, you can't see what I'm hauling. There we go. Trick or treat, happy Halloween, haunted forest, jack-o'-lantern, toil and trouble, cobwebs, and then the black cat. I love the pumpkin, and I really wish I could figure out how to save that pumpkin or make that pumpkin. But this is why I wanted the signs. As I saw her put them together like this, and she was just doing it to show I think she got two different ones maybe. And as soon as she did that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I'm trying to figure out what I could do on the back side to make a reverse sign. Because I like the front, and I don't care if it's going to say, trick or treat, trick or treat. I don't care that that's going to be doubled at all. I don't do Halloween mostly because my kids don't. But I like the toil and trouble and the cobwebs and I just like it. But I thought when she held it up like that, I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, attach them. And get them suckers a great big back piece. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking about doing. And if I could figure out how to make some of these pumpkins right here, I'm going to do it. But my signs got bowed, so I'm going to have to, apparently, put them between some heavy books and flatten them back out. So that's going to be a DIY. Ow! A DIY soon. Let me see. Let me put some of this stuff back, and so you guys don't have to look at a messy desk. There's my phone. It goes down like it was supposed to. That's not as bad. Yeah, I'm thinking about using more than likely wood glue, and then on the back, if the seam still shows, maybe put in with a little bit of filler or something. Wood filler. But I'd never thought about that with their signs before, where they're cut like that, to see if they interlocked. And when she held them together the other day, it was just like, oh my God, this bell went off. Oh my God, that would be so perfect. If you glued them together, you could make like a big welcome sign. You could, anything you want on, I mean, I don't do like I said, my kids don't care about Halloween and crap. My kids don't care about any holiday really, except for, eating on them. But I like the toil and trouble and stuff, but part of me is still debating on whether to make it a two-sided sign by taking all that off the front. If I had ink in my printer, I would scan it and print it if it fit in my printer. I don't know if it would or not. I've got tons of crafty stuff. I'm trying to make room for some of it. Ray, are you still here? Oh no, she slipped out. I didn't see her. I did a Dollar Tree haul not too long ago where they had all the Halloween jot stencils, and I was having fun with them the other day. I was using those just to color. That's where that goes. That's where it's going right now. But yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. I still have to finish him. And I don't know if he's showing up on camera or not. Let's see. Tilt him down. I still have to add the paper to him and then paint him. And I forgot my tea light at I have to buy a tea light, one of the battery tea lights to put in him. so that he will light up. He's going to light up, and then from here up, he's going to be able to hold stuff. So I'm kind of excited about him, getting him finished anyway. He's gonna take forever to finish up. I ran out of tape, but I had to go buy more tape. But yeah, so that's where I am with him. I can now get rid of, banish this to my son. Now I have to figure out something to do with that. But is anybody working on anything special? Making anything new? Looks like he's glowing. Oh, this one arm. Wait, which arm is it? I'm trying to figure out. No, it'd be this arm. I've got another computer that's over there, so it's the light from the computer making him glow. But his face will light up when I get a T-light to go in there. My youngest son, who always doesn't really like my artwork, was down here, and he was looking at it. And he's kind of looking at it funny, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Don't you like my tree?" And he goes, "Oh, so it is supposed to be a tree." He said, "I was afraid to ask what it was." I said, "So does that mean it looks like a tree?" He said, "Yeah, but it looks depressed." I'm like, "Great." So instead of a creepy tree, to him, I've got a depressed tree. So I'm hoping once I get the paint and stuff on it, it'll change his facial expression, I guess. I don't know. Now he's got me worried he looks depressed instead of creepy. I wonder if this candle will work. Let's see if we can. No, it's not going to work. I think because I have too many lights on. I have a flashlight, but it doesn't have any batteries. I don't think I put batteries in it yet, did I? No, I didn't put batteries in it. But yeah, his face. I'll show you the inside. That's how massive he is on the inside. Let's see. Tilt up just a little. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if my dad's doing the breast cancer thingy this year or not. I know he does a lot of crocheting. Uh, he normally does preemie stuff and stuff for the elderly, and he was doing hats for cancer patients and stuff. But he changes everything he does from one to another, so I can never keep up with everything he does. He did make, what was it? It was, he was making boggins, and he was making beanies with the little puffball on top, and then he was making berets, all crocheted for the cancer center that my mom used to go to. And he was making lap blankets and stuff for them to give them when they were getting their chemo treatments and stuff to keep them warm. I don't know if he still does that. I know he still does the preemies. And then he makes a bunch of stuff to send to my aunt to fill shoe boxes with, the Christmas shoe boxes. Yeah, when I get him done, I'm going to put this crow on there. It only half shows up. He's either going to go there or he's going to go up here. Which now I'm thinking I might put a nest up here, which you still can't see. Maybe put a nest up here, and he can live right there in a nest. Since I mean, he has legs. I just broke them off of him. But, so I can either have him with legs or not. But I'm thinking a nest would be cool. I don't know how creepy a nest can be, but we will see. But yeah, that's all I have for today. So I guess I will jump off of here and I will talk to everybody later. Hopefully next week won't be as crazy. Oh yeah, he crochets, he knits, he looms. What else does he do? That's about it. He crochets, he knits, and he looms. And he taught himself off of YouTube. Before my mom had passed away, he had built looms for everybody, and we were all looming. And then after my mom passed away, I don't know why, but he got into crocheting, and then he decided to knit. Oh, do they? I'll have to let him know. I know he does it every year for my aunt, who does it with her church. Last year I sent a ton of stickers, and I had some other stuff. I'm trying to think of what I had. I sent a ton of stickers, and I had canvas crosses I had made, so I sent all those. And I had, there's something else I sent. Oh, I made up little baggies of beads and Basically, so they could make themselves a bracelet or a necklace. Yeah, it was nice talking to you too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here, but I will hopefully be back on next week a little bit more regular than I have been this week. I'm hoping to feel a little bit more alive. I was gonna start doing just a video, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna go live because I hate uploading. But I will talk to everybody later. Let's turn you guys around so I can say goodbye. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and thank you for watching. And I hope you all have a lovely day. And my cat just knocked stuff out of my dollhouse. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, my mom had cancer. She had leukemia, and she passed away. 9 years ago? No, 10 years ago. Because I was 35, and how old am I? Oh crap, I forgot how old I am. My husband's... Oh my god. My mind literally just went blank. I was 35 when she passed away. I'm 37. I'm 47. I'm 47. So 35 from 47. 12 years? Does that sound right? Yeah. So she's been gone about 12 years. I think that's right. I sometimes think I bleached my hair too much and I killed a bunch of brain cells. But yeah, I will talk to y'all again later. Y'all have a great day. Bye. I have to figure out how to turn this off. And